Hello everyone! I know you've been waiting for this long-awaited update. 2025, we've seen God do crazy, awesome things. Downstairs, 95% of the work has been our boys who had never touched this tool and now are looking like a construction team. It's amazing. So I'm gonna walk you through the building. It's a construction zone right now. So here is our first office-related space. We're gonna have the cubicles in here for social services and counselors. Right now it's currently just a storage room for the church, but it will be a temporary cold room for all of our fresh produce coming from the community. So this is also gonna be just the beginning stages for the farmers markets. We are starting to sell produce here on site, which is really exciting. Eventually, we hope to have a fresh produce market every day. On this side, we have our computer room. We just finally painted. There's 22 computers that are in here. It's the Work for a Living program that's here at least half time. And then we're gonna be able to do an internet cafe as well. And our full-time second-year students, there's 6 of them that will be doing online studies part-time while working for us. So they're gonna do their online university studies here in this room. So this is what you know as the Work for a Living classroom. We've been painting, and we also have a safe for all of our computers here. It does seat up to 50 students at a time. And next year, 2026, we will have back-to-back 21-day trainings for work readiness that has a gospel-centered curriculum. It's gone really well. We have students that have already gotten work in the community, and we continue to build that trust with relationships and companies that are needing employees. So as you know, this is the main event center that is going to be church in the weekend, and then on the weekdays we're doing quite a few workshops and seminars. The additional bonus is we have our closet doors in now. We're just gonna get the privacy screens in, and then this will be fully functional for the church storage units. So the coffee shop is our very first business that we want to launch by May of 2026. So we are really close to getting the appliances. We're still saving up for a few of those things and getting best prices. The last step is to close this with the pillars here. It's going to be a sliding glass panel, either wall or doors. We're just pricing that out so that the event center and the coffee shop have the ability to open doors and be one big room, or just consolidated into 2 separate spaces. So enter from the very front here. We have the sliding glass doors that also have some privacy. We're also going to have a mural painted of the park so that a lot of our international tourists will get that safari vibe when they walk in. So interior design is coming in January. We have coaches coming in February to do all the menu and the drinks and all those things that we'll be preparing the students to be able to do. So we'll have front end and back end staff. We have 12 students that'll be able to work both in the craft and the coffee shop facility and do probably 80% of the work with a little bit of supervision from staff and business people that know what they're doing with coffee. Okay, so this is gonna be inside of the coffee shop. This area here is gonna be a freezer distribution of all the baked goods. People will order either inside here, or to my right is an opening that the window is going to open. They can take takeaway orders here. So it's not a drive-through, but it's a walk up. And then so cabinetry is fully done and ready to go. We're really excited that we're at this stage now. The guys have done a great job getting these walls ready, and interior design is coming in again to finalize the safari feel and the look. The other project in March, we have a team from Billings, Montana that are gonna work on the outside. So if you look outside this window, you'll see sidewalk. The edge of the sidewalk is gonna have a railing and a separation so that there's a canvas roof over the seating area. And this whole outside will have a seating area with a fence and nice big pot plants, flowers, be a beautiful ambiance, and people will be able to park right outside our doors. So that's the last big construction phase, finishing in March, with the hope that in May will be the soft opening of the coffee shop and craft center. Okay, coming out of our coffee shop, the serving area, there's a nice long hallway which leads to bathrooms. Bathrooms have finally been completed. We're really at the last stage of the last 2 days of getting that in order. To the right is the conference room, which hasn't changed a whole lot other than the boys have really done a great job with the painting and the roofing, and we've got furniture makers here as well. So at the end of this room, we've got some furniture they've been assembling. We're putting new paint on the walls. The countertop space has all the plumbing and everything, all the electrical ready. So this is a very multi-purpose space. So to our right, we're gonna have an exit door here so people can enter from the back of the building. It's also gonna be the entry to the upstairs rooftop. So that will be put in by the end of this month of December. So that's one of our other last steps in the next few weeks. And then here is our bathrooms. So we've got 8 toilets and sinks, and the boys have done this fully. They've just finished all the doors and all the installation of the appliances, and it's looking beautiful. These sinks have just been put in this week. So we're doing the trim work, finishing the countertops, and we got our painter here in action right now, cleaning up after. So yeah, by the end of the week, we're gonna have fully functioning men, family, and women's bathrooms. Okay, so by May, we're prayerfully having that coffee shop service, that craft center service, where the sewing center is also feeding into the supply and demand, and local wholesale suppliers, fair trade, will be coming through. So there'll be a really comprehensive place for the tourists to come and get their coffee, their lunch, and their craft or souvenir. And then once or twice or 3 times a week, we'll have a event where we get to showcase the music and the culture and have an opportunity for them to go into the community and serve at a local school or a local church or the orphanage, all these places where they can just take hands with us in giving back and getting to experience the true African hospitality and culture of Ubuntu. So we really feel God is going to open up doors for us to build that trust and relationship. And on the farm, we also have the hospitality going. We have the Airbnbs going at 60% occupancy at this point. And then we've doubled our space for our vegetable gardens. So that is being put in place now, where we have an expanded, diverse opportunity with crops for market in there by the University of Mpumalanga. So that's happening. Some of the students will travel back and forth, but the majority will be trained in both sites and both hubs. And on the side of the business, the farmers market is another thing we're really trying to launch as those veggies become ready and ripe for harvest. Working also in conjunction with the local farmers in our community that are attached to the churches that we're mentoring. So the co-op, brotherhood and sisterhood has already started the last 3 years, but we're really gonna showcase that next year in front of the garages and have a display of the different produce available for distribution and orders. So we're really praying on that. And then upstairs, I'll show you just quickly, we have a bakery and a kitchen that'll be health certified very soon and allow us to get the coffee shop food prepared properly, and it'll be attached to all our office spaces as well. All right, so upstairs, we're now at the rooftop, and the boys have just done this metal roof awning. We're doing the wall, and now we're putting in the counters and all the plumbing and the gas so that we'll have a health certified bakery kitchen area outside where it's nice and cool. And then inside will be the fine-tuned preparation for all the coffee shop food. And we're putting all the new kitchen countertops and that in the next 2 weeks here. So that end of December, we have a properly small functioning health certified kitchen that we can utilize both for our programming and for the coffee shop downstairs. As you can see, I almost want to cry. It's been so much hard work. Our students have learned so much. They look like a carpentry team now. They've learned welding, construction, plumbing, electrical. Have had so much exposure. People are walking in going, oh, this isn't the company that you're hiring? This is your students? What? They can't believe it. So it's been so amazing. And just the partnership you guys have had to get the materials and help us get things moving, like it's beyond our expectations that we can be done already with the downstairs fully paid for without debt and get these businesses launched with the hopes that the revenue streams will start paying for the ministry side and the support of all these families and the community work that we get to do in the local churches. So guys, we've done so much together this year. I can't thank you enough. I pray that you're as encouraged as I am. I wish and hope maybe a lot of you get to come and see and feel and touch and hug and just know that you're a part of us, you're family, and we couldn't have done this without you. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.